lovely people, my name is Emma and today I'm doing a bullet journal flip through for my new bullet journals. This is going to be a setup video and also for September. So I finished off my old one just in the month of August and I've got a new one here. My previous journal was a Scribbles That Matter one, whereas this is a, I think they're called Docsbat or something. I will link them down below. I really like it. It's got all the different ones have different like animals insignia on the front, and that kind of is what you pick as well as the colour. And I decided to go for this really lovely like baby blue one that's coral reef themed, and it actually has information about coral reefs like on the inside, so it's very cool. Let me just open him up. It's also slightly bigger than the Scribbles That Matter ones. Not that there's anything wrong with the Scribbles That Matter journals, but I was reading a few reviews and saying that they've changed their paper quality and that it's kind of a little bit waxy and it doesn't like absorb the ink as well, and I just kind of wanted a little bit of a change. I've had 3 Scribbles That Matter books now and I've enjoyed, no 2, but I've enjoyed like the different colours that I picked and I just wanted a little bit of a change. So let's get you to the first page. Obviously there's a ton of like index stuff that I don't use. So the first thing I have is my future log here, and obviously I've only got it for September through to December because then I'm going to do a brand new one for January. Honestly, I barely use these, as you can see. Like there's hardly anything written in, but I thought I'd go for a cute like autumnal theme. My favourite bit of this is definitely this little pumpkin guy right here. I think I'm gonna have to return to this as a theme in November because he's adorable. Then we have my reading challenge. Now I did actually read 100 books partway through September, so I knew that I was going to hit my goal of 100, so I decided to bump it up to 150. So each one of these shelves is actually now 15 books rather than 10. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to get to all 150 by the end of the year, but I thought, you know, a nice little stretch goal would be interesting, and I just wanted a bit more space to be able to colour them in. Then I have been tracking my non-fiction reading and classics reading. It was a goal of mine to hit 20 for both of them this year. I need to add another one in here. I finished one recently. I know that I'm probably going to go over, so I've added like some little space for some extras. As you can see, I'm very nearly done with classics. I've been loving reading classics, so this is just literally numbered 1 to 20 and then has 3 extras underneath and a nice clean font. Sorry, there's going to be some sirens in the background. It's a busy morning on the road. Then we just have like video ideas info dump page, just like I did on the last one. I've got 2 of them. I'm assuming I'll refer back to this even after I like potentially start. Should I just pause? Sorry. Okay, I think oh, and now there's a motorbike. Good lord, it is just like exciting out there on the road. I live on a crossroads. This is like literally a daily occurrence. So yeah, so just some space for some video ideas, brain dumps, things like that. Nice and clean and simple. I decided to do blue rather than black though, you know, vary it up. And then we have, so I was running out of like ideas for bullet journal themes, so I saw this on somebody else's channel somewhere. I've no idea where anymore, I'm so sorry, but basically you just give yourself space for like different ideas and different doodles. So you are going to see some of these, and then like I've just got the names of some other ideas, and this gives me an opportunity to kind of play around with some doodle things and see whether it's something I want to commit a whole month to or not, because I was getting a little bit stuck in a rut and kind of fed up of just doing different flower types, which is very much my default for a bullet journal. So this will hopefully keep things a little bit fresh and interesting, and when I see inspiration I'll have like a place to put it rather than just like saving things on Instagram and never look back on it. Then in the month of September I did indeed do a month-long readathon. It's called Monsterathon, and this is my spread for it. So I decided to do a Dutch door because there was a recommendations video as well. So I've got the prompts all down here, my recommendations video, my plan, and then space for what I actually read, which is always a good idea for me because we all know I don't stick to TBRs at all. I decided to go for a really classic spooky like green and purple here. Had just really some fun with prompts and then just some spooky eyeballs to kind of pull it all in. And now we hit September, and September's theme was mushrooms for no other reason than I thought it would be cute. So we've got my lovely little toadstool house here doodle, and then my cover page for September. It's my monthly planner. Got my lovely caps here, and then these ones coming out. I really enjoyed a lot of the colour schemes in this month. I think that this was such a fun doodly thing. And then my video planner, I went for just one big guy and then just kind of spreading it across the page, and it's really nice to play around with like really big focal doodles rather than like lots of little ones in the corners, so that was fun to play with as like a different stylistic thing. And then my book journal, so I decided to do trees down the side. I do not like these mushrooms. These ones I think came out much better, as you'll see on the next page, because I then just did 2 of the same tree, because like these just don't, like, what even is that? That is not a mushroom. I don't know what happened there. Whereas I think these are a lot cuter. Like, look at them sticking out of that tree. I was just playing around with just kind of keeping the same title type with this like colour here, and then the like black writing underneath, which you'll see on all of my like to-do lists. So I've stopped doing weekly plans. My week is not standardized in the slightest. I don't do 9 to 5. My hours are super weird. Sometimes when I'm at work I need tons of space on this thing, sometimes I don't need any. So I've decided instead I'm going to do these like work and home to-do lists, and basically like this one just goes kind of up this way, and then the work one takes up way more space, and then basically in theory this is roughly a week, but actually sometimes they kind of drifted over. I kind of did write a few days on a few of the spots, but like I'm just sort of putting less stress on myself about this whole weekly planner idea, and I think that this works lots better. I started doing it in August and it's definitely stuck. I'm still doing it in October now. This is the next page, and what I really liked about the mushroom one was I wasn't like limited to one particular colour palette. I'm not very good at just staying focused on one colour palette. I really like the fact that, you know, this one's all the blues and purples, and then I got to play around with some oranges, and then like you just get to do other stuff, and it's just good fun. So I did go on holiday in September. This is my holiday packing one, just a cheeky little cocktail in there, and then we had like a simple single page to-do list, because obviously there wasn't much space and it wasn't too short to do here. I do like this log with all the little mushrooms. I think he's very cute. And then this is my final page where I play around with some like really bright bold colours. These are so clearly poisonous mushrooms. Look at this guy. They look terrifying. So again, this was fun to just play around with something a little bit poppier and bolder. Most of the time where you see the colours, I do use just Crayola Super Tips. I think that's all I've been using for a very long time now, and then I have a couple of fine liners, and that's pretty much about it. I very rarely kind of vary that up. I don't have a huge range, but yeah, so that is pretty much it for this. I'm going to give you like quick sneak peek next month, or sorry, this month currently, but the next video you'll see there are some jellyfish and seaweed as my first page. Very exciting. So that's it from me. Super quick video. They've been quick for quite a while now. I'm sorry. I'm going to get back into doing some slightly more involved content soon. Work is just insane right now. I'm working all 7 days this week and for most of next week. That's not fun. I'm not too sure when my next day off is. This is not ideal. Anyway, have a wonderful reading week, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.